Hey guys, so I'm just gonna go a little off script for a bit of backstory. So this is actually my second attempt at this story. Um, I found myself sitting down one day and just kind of thinking to myself, what if I started making YouTube videos? Um, and I came up with this like super awesome idea, or at least I think it's pretty awesome, um, of a story-driven playthrough of Pokemon Scarlet. Um, and to be honest, my idea was extremely ambitious. Things got out of hand really fast. I put too much pressure on myself, spending all day recording and writing and editing, on top of the personal issues I was having in my life at the time. And I just lost all my passion toward the project. Um, and so I took a few months to sort of reset mentally, and I got this sudden rush of motivation recently to restart the project. So that's kind of what this is, a reboot of my unfinished video series. Um, I really hope you guys enjoy because this project actually means a whole lot to me. And without further ado, here's that story. My story starts like so many others have before. I woke up in my bedroom and ran downstairs to meet my mom. Down the street lives my neighbor Nimona. She agreed to show me the way to school. As we're walking down Poco Path, I hear a strange sound. I follow it to the edge of a cliff, and below I see what appears to be a Pokemon washed up on shore. It looks kind of like a Cyclizar, but I've never seen a Cyclizar like that before. I go down to the beach to try to help the poor little thing. It seems weak, so I offer it my lunch made by my mother. I don't know what the hell was in that thing, because the lizard floats up in the air, starts glowing, and goes fucking beast mode. It decides not to hurt me, thankfully, considering it could snap me in half, and instead leads me through a cave to get me back up to the top of the cliff. We're attacked a few times by wild dogs, but they all submit to the mighty roar of my newfound bodyguard. Of course, after realizing how truly outnumbered he is, he uses those juicy, meaty legs to jump up out of the cave, which he probably should have done in the first place. After narrowly escaping with my life, my guard dog decides it's a good time to take a nap. Guess it used up all its energy yelling at puppies. Up ahead, I see a shady queer guy standing by a lighthouse. Turns out his name's Arvin, and he's the son of the Professor Sada. He also reveals the name of this Pokemon to be Koraidon. He runs off toward the school, and Nimona and I follow close behind. We make it to the school, but of course, before I can even walk into the building, another problem arises. These two kids are bullying a girl on the stairs. I thought about beating them up myself, but just the sight of Nimona set them running. I don't know why they seem so scared of her, but boy am I glad I'm on her good side. The doormat thanks me for saving her from these truly terrifying creatures, but runs off before I can catch her name. Finally, I can walk into school. Surprisingly, I'm not late for class despite my quick detour to discover a new fucking species. I attended my first class, biology, with Nimona, and after that I don't have any other classes, because of course I don't. I walk around the school to try to talk to different people. First, I go to the cafeteria to speak with Arvin. You told me about this thing that can be found only in Paldea called Herba Mystica. It's a magic plant that, when ingested, can heal you or something. I think the homeless guy on the corner told me about something like that, so I trust him. I agreed to help him beat down the supposed giant Pokemon called Titans that guard the fabled laced weed. I try to walk out of the room, but of course I can't, because I get a phone call. I answer it, and it's from some girl named Cassiopeia, who claims to have hacked my phone. Could have just asked for my number, but hey, she knows what she wants, and I respect that. She tells me those bullies I met outside were members of a group of dropout losers called Team Star. She's the leader of an organization called Operation Starfall and asked me to help her on her mission to stop the gang violence in Paldea. So, as if I don't have enough on my plate, I agree. Next, I go to the staff room where Nimona hangs out like she owns the place. Ignoring this scary Dom lady, I talk to my friend, and she tells me about the Gym Challenge, a series of Pokemon trainers I can challenge to become a champion like she is. She made it sound super cool, and I needed something fun to do in between beating up gang members and literal giants, so I accept her challenge. Then I'm called down to the principal's office as if my first day of school couldn't get any worse. The school's director, Clavel, tells me that there's somebody who wants to meet me. I look at the screen to see... Holy mother of God. Sweet baby Jesus. This has to be a dream. Sorry. This is Sada, the Regent's professor and Arvin's mother. She tells me Koraidon used to belong to her and asked me to take care of it for her. Of course I say yes, because how could I ever tell her no? Of course, I can't just go to my dorm and relax after that, because there's a school-wide assembly I need to attend. Today's the start of the annual treasure hunt, an event put on by the school in which students just get to skip class with the excuse that they're searching for their personal treasure. I thought for a bit about what my treasure was. Area Zero was off limits, and thus so was the professor, so my second best choice was clear. I had just agreed to help 3 different people on 3 different quests, all of which involve Pokemon battling. And I don't even have my own Pokemon. I have a few Pokeballs in my bag, but I'd completely forgotten to use them on my way to school, and now I'm probably the only person in the entire region without a team. So that's my treasure, a Pokemon team of my own that I can use to take on Paldea. So I finally go to my room and get some rest, because tomorrow I'm going to be catching and training a team to call my own. And that's where today's video is going to end. I know it wasn't much, but trust me, the next video is where it really gets good. I have a lot of preparation to do in the meantime, but please, please, please like the video, subscribe if you haven't already to be notified when next week's video is uploaded. I really, really hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.